Today, I'm super excited to introduce you all to this month's Community Heart nonprofit. This year, Rick and I have had the opportunity to get to know Debbie and Mark Bloom. Many know Debbie and Mark for all the work that they do to help others around the world. They are truly making a change and helping so many with their nonprofit, World Mission Adventure. Here's what I recently learned from Mark. Imagine you have 3 chairs. One chair is a life of survival. Many live life in this chair and are trying to get by day. The second chair is a chair of success. I know for years that was the chair I wanted to sit in and fought hard to get there. And then I realized, is that really the life that I need to lead? The third chair is a life of significance, where you're making a change with your time in this world, which is short. I've learned from Mark and Debbie that I want to live a life of significance, and they lead by example. Please watch this video to learn more about how they are living in significance with numerous things that they do for people around the world with their nonprofit organization, World Mission Adventure. We love you, Mark and Debbie, and thank you all for doing all that you do.
So really for the last 40 to 45 years, we've been doing missions work all around the world with different organizations. And when we turned 60 about a year and a half ago, we decided, what do we want to do with the rest of our life? And so we decided we were going to start a 501c3 to help people all around the world and help people here locally.
Yeah, we were inspired by others. You know, what are you going to do with your second half? And so we're like, oh, this is what we want to do for our second half of life. And it's exciting.
I feel like we got another 20, 25 years in us.
Sure we do.
So who would you say is probably the most interesting person you've met?
Oh my goodness, we've met so many interesting people. If I had to pick one, I would say a monk in Ukraine. So he was, it was in the dead of winter. We met him and he was in charge of his whole Russian Orthodox church. He gave us a beautiful tour in the below freezing temperatures. And he just had beautiful stories. Of course, through a translator, it was just really amazing.
Yeah, I would probably say I've had quite a few people. I got to meet Donald Trump one time. Needless to say, he's very interesting. But I would have to say probably my friend Keith Jaggers, who at 40 years old, he was a horse farrier. He put shoes on horses for his whole life. He's traveled around the United States to do that. But then at 40 years old, him and his wife decided to quit their jobs and they moved to Africa to be full-time missionaries there. And they were there for over 20 years, had the most incredible stories. And then a second person would be a sweetest lady that I've just kind of adopted as my grandma. She's 93 years old. She lives here in Frisco and she moved here in 1946. When there was less than 500 people in Frisco. She said gasoline was 5 cents and she was in a little one-room school here in Frisco, Texas. She's got the most interesting stories and she knows everybody in Frisco.
Okay, Mark, what 3 words mean community to you?
First would be generosity, and then second would be relationships. And then third would be serving. And what I love about that is actually our core values together, our personal core values, but it's also the core values of our ministry. So we believe in being generous. We believe in, again, relationships are everything. And then serving people. We love to serve our community. We love to serve the homeless. We love to serve people all around the world. So people often ask, how can we as a community get involved with World Missions Adventure?
Oh, we'd love for the community to get involved. You can join us on one of our teams, like going down to Dallas and serving the homeless, or joining any of the other local teams here and partnering up with other local nonprofits. Adopt a Block, picking up trash on streets. We do a multitude of things. Or you can join us internationally on a trip to Uganda, Guatemala, China, any of the international things that we do.
So we love taking teams, especially internationally, to where we help build play sets, these beautiful, massive play sets. We'll build them in orphanages in Uganda. We've already built 3 of them. We're going to get ready to build another one. And so this is a great opportunity for you, maybe as an individual, or if you want as a sponsor partnership as a business, we can build one of these for about $15,000 because we get them all refurbished. We get them sent over to Africa, and it is truly amazing. Or you can go on our website. A lot of people just donate to World Missions Adventure. And so your money, your finances go to, like Deb said, all kinds of different projects. We love supporting local 501c3s. We love supporting the homeless. We love supporting different ministries and organizations. And so just to be a part of us. And then prayer support. We're always looking for people that want to be part of our prayer support team.
One of our main goals at World Missions Adventure is to unify the communities that we're in and give back.
You know, one of the things I preach sometimes is I talk about 3 chairs. There's 3 different chairs people sit in. The first chair is the chair of survival. It's people just living paycheck to paycheck. The second chair is the chair of success. Most people want to live in that chair because that's, you know, you have a house, you have a couple cars, you might even have a boat. But the reality of it is the third chair is the chair that brings true joy. And that's the chair of significance. And significance is about giving back. The significance isn't about what you take in. Significance is about giving back. One of the quotes I love that Mother Teresa always said was, everybody can't do everything, but everybody can do something. And so we believe that we love to link arms with different people, that we can be a community that gives back to those who can't help themselves. So we love to give, we love to serve, we love to be in this community. We love to
Unifies us.
Unify the body, and all of us come as one and serve each other.
Hey Mark, what is something no one knows about you?
Okay, one thing nobody knows about me is I grew up in Sacramento, California. I lived in the same house my entire life through until I was 18. I went to the same church and I went to the same school. And as soon as we went to college and met and got married, since then I've traveled to about 65 countries, and I've gotten to meet some of the most amazing people all around the world, being little villages from India to Africa to out in the Amazon. We've had just some amazing experiences. So Deb, one thing that somebody doesn't know about you.
Well, my first 18 years, I traveled a lot. We moved around to a lot of different places, and I ended up in Hawaii for high school. And so in Hawaii is where I learned to surf and just had an amazing high school experience.